Hi, I'm Kenny MacAskill. I'm here in my East Lothian constituency at Cockenzie. This is the site of the former coal-fired power station. There's actually a transmission site going to be built here for the renewable energy that's going to come ashore from the North Sea, out there in the Forth and beyond into the North Sea. It's also going to come ashore further down the coast in East Lothian at Torness. But what's going to happen is it's going to be cabled south to Redcar. So far we've seen little employment here in East Lothian. The transmission site will be built by contracted labour coming in from elsewhere. Over my shoulder we've got bifab, we've got methyl. There are no turbines being manufactured there and very few elsewhere in Scotland. And that's why the ScotWind announcement by the Scottish Government was such a wasted opportunity. This was an opportunity for Scotland to ensure that we benefit from the offshore wind, this new bounty. We failed to benefit from oil and gas, but offshore wind offers huge potentials. But we haven't seen the establishment of a renewable energy company. We didn't even see a private Scottish company succeed. We didn't see a stake taken on behalf of the Scottish people. Instead, we saw the auction go to big multinational companies, and the absurdity of Vattenfall, the Swedish state energy company, also getting a site. We're told by the Scottish Government that we'll benefit from the supply chain. Well, so far, we've not benefited in East Lothian from the supply chain at all. And I'm struggling to see where else in Scotland we've benefited from the supply chain. Of course, some work will come, but it's not the amount or the extent that we should be getting. And that's why ALBA activists are rightly angry. We cannot afford to be sold out on offshore wind as we've been sold out on oil and gas. This should be transforming our country. I've got pensioners and families who will be struggling to heat their homes. They won't be able to pay their bills, and we've got energy gushing ashore. It's time for us to take control of our own energy as well as taking control of our own destiny. That's why I hope you'll continue to campaign and be active. We've got another day of action coming. I hope to see you out there. We've got to get the message out loud and clear. Scotland's a land of opportunity, and yet we're being sold out when in fact we should be benefiting. Our people shouldn't be suffering about paying their bills. They should be creating employment. This place should be booming, as should every estuary in Scotland, building wind turbines, supplying the work that requires to go with it, all the other things. And yet the likelihood is these contracts will go abroad. It's not good enough. Let's stand up for Scotland. Let's stop the SNP's sellout of offshore wind as we were sold out by Westminster on oil and gas. And let's put the ALBA message. Scotland needs independence now, and we need it to be able to get control of our natural resource on land and offshore. Thank you.